Okay, so hi, we're gonna make scrambled tofu today. So the recipe is really simple. I've got the ingredients and I'm gonna show you what we need. It's firstly a 280-gram block of extra firm tofu. We need half a brown or yellow onion, whatever you call it. 3 cloves of garlic. And then for the spices, we need ground turmeric, paprika. I'm using smoked paprika, but regular paprika is fine. Oops. And then nutritional yeast. And I don't have Dijon mustard, but I'm going to use mayo instead. You can use vegan mayo if you're vegan. You can use regular yellow mustard. And then finally, we've got our oat milk or any other plant milk of your choice. Yeah. Okay, so first up, we're going to dice the onions. I've got half an onion here. And I'm going to just roughly dice it. Honestly, not much thought required. It's really up to you, your preference. And yeah, so like if you like it to be quite chunky, just go for it. I usually like mine quite thin, but still enough to taste the texture, so not completely minced up. Not like garlic, which we're gonna do next. Okay, so I'm also now mincing up my garlic. This you want to be quite fine, so really minced up. You can use a garlic mincer thing, or you can just chop it up like I'm doing, since I've already got the chopping board out. But yeah, unlike the onions, you actually want it to be quite thin, because then it can actually get soaked up in the oil and impart quite a bit of flavor. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the tofu. We're gonna actually use a fork and try to mince it up so it becomes quite crumbly. I'm gonna actually first slice it up into smaller pieces, because if it's just one massive block, it does get quite tricky to crumble up. I'm gonna do rough cubes and then I'll show you how we do it. Okay, so this is what you get when you push your fork through the tofu. It's honestly quite simple. I'll just show you one. You want to use quite a steady fork, because if not, the fork can get quite bendy. But yeah, it don't have to be too precise or perfect. It doesn't have to be uniform, because the turmeric and the bright yellow from the turmeric will actually mask all the imperfections. And I mean, it's fun to have different textures when you bite into the scrambled tofu. Just to whisk up all the remaining ingredients that we haven't dealt with: the mayo, the vegan milk, paprika, turmeric, and the nutritional yeast. Yeah. Okay, so in a non-stick pan, you want to add quite a generous amount of olive oil, regular oil, or vegan butter, and then just add the onions in and then toss them in for about 2 to 3 minutes in a medium heat so it doesn't burn too quickly. Yeah, so it should get quite translucent, not actually brown, but you just want it to soften a bit, and then you smell it and you know when it's ready, you know. Then you can add the garlic next, and then let it toss in and then cook for about another 2 to 3 minutes. So just added the tofu in, and then I'm gonna pour in the mixture, just all around. And then let it let it simmer for about another 6 to 8 minutes. And then it should get quite a nice, bright yellow, kind of like scrambled egg. After 6 to 8 minutes, you will just see that the tofu isn't too wet from the milk, but also not super dry. And then it's completely infused with all the flavors from the spices. And yeah, it's got that bright yellow color like a scrambled egg. Okay, so this is a tofu scramble. I'm having it with toast for breakfast, but you can have it with avocado, you can have it with salad for dinner, for lunch. And yeah, it's quite a versatile dish, so enjoy.